Sparguito. He didn't enter last week because he was busy, so he avoided the Steve bracket, maybe unintentionally. But now, of course, he's here to do what he usually does best: win really hard.
Te quiero mucho, Spargo.
But I have a very interesting development that you guys might not be aware of. I want you all to take a look at the character that Spargo has apparently chosen.
Oh, no.
Jump scare.
Watch jump scare.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh.
That is Mr. Game & Watch. Confirmed.
Oh, it's 2024 and we've had enough of Pikachu. I think that's what's just going on. Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, this is crazy. This is
one
of Pikachu's few losing matchups, right? He doesn't do that great into Game & Watch. He doesn't do that great into somebody like Ness, or, you know, even like Jigglypuff. And so Spargo's like, okay, great. I'm not playing Sword against Pikachu. I'm going to just go with Game & Watch. Wow. What a counter pick.
This is the Meister Mafia right here.
This
Meister
means
paid him off.
When you ban Steve, you now have 2 Game & Watches and winners.
Yeah. Hopefully
The tier
after
list-
this, if whoever he's going
I would like to
not, he's not gonna play it.
I would like to point something out. You know, I tweeted yesterday. You know, I tweeted the other day.
What?
I proposed an additional ban list that included the likes of Sonic, Game & Watch, Min Min, Belmont, Banjo, Zelda.
What did Belmonts do?
Sword Fighter.
Okay. You also said Diddy Kong. You also said Diddy Kong, by the way.
But hold on. You're getting ahead of yourself.
You said Diddy Kong.
The point of the matter is my ban list could have avoided this. My ban list could have specifically avoided this happening, whether or not you disagree with some of them. Okay. It would have included the Game & Watch anyways.
I think
Banjo
if you create a ban list, you have to also, for every annoying character to ban, you have to ban one of your favorite characters too. It's like perfectly balanced. Like, would I give up Jigglypuff to ban Steve? Maybe. Maybe I would.
Damn.
I mean, why are you gonna give up something that you like? You can just get everything that you want.
Would I give up?
Well, you make the rules.
Would I give up K. Rool to ban fucking Sora? I might. I really might. You know.
Damn.
That's what I mean.
Well,
All right.
that being said, Game 1, I have never seen the Spargo Game & Watch. This is crazy.
You know, Spargo had a chance here to play a different alt than every other Game & Watch in the world, but nope. He's playing Teal Game & Watch. To no one's surprise.
Something's. I guess we just maybe it's different stage. I don't know.
Might be.
Button check.
Oh, yeah, they're testing the lag test. They're just testing the button check.
Yeah. What did ShinyMark do to Spargo in the past that he was like, yeah,
He beat him.
playing any swords and oh, he beat him.
Well,
Okay.
probably-
He beat his
probably
Aegis,
wasn't
he
lost.
beat his Cloud. ShinyMark actually has like the second highest winning record over Spargo in the Coinbox, apart from Sonic. If I'm correct.
Well, Pikachu good. I mean, Isan was right. What do you want?
Yeah, especially like now, like he still has like a lot of like really viable matchups. In many ways, he is just the anti-Spargo character, right? And you know, whatever Spargo actually has for him. So this is going to be interesting to see. So, you know, of course, the most important thing is you don't really get Key Jolt in neutral anymore because you don't want to fill up Game & Watch's bucket. Out of shield is super huge. You don't really get a lot of ability to really play around Game & Watch's shield. And right now, Spargo's advantage there. I mean, it looks crazy. Like just sitting under the platform, ShinyMark not able to land, covered with that up B. He hasn't found a single opening thus far. And you can't even have a few lanes gap either because, of course, everybody knows Game & Watch up B. Out of disadvantage, out of a combo is just, you know, you can't have Game & Watch without it.
Right, and the thing is, like, ShinyMark knows that, you know, even though Pikachu has, like, pretty good air drift, there's still a long distance you gotta cover because, I mean, ShinyMark, he's stuck at this, like, mid-range to full stage distance. So he finds a couple ins here, and then we get the drag downs with the Nair. This looks like a couple good loops, but, I mean, that's 50%, not too much to, but we get a reset, actually. This is looking pretty good.
For those who are just tuning in,
Look at that.
I was just saying, for those who are just tuning in, your eyes are not deceiving you. That is Spargo playing Game & Watch. That's correct.
And with a lead, too, by the way. I mean, this is actually looking like, I mean, Spargo knows how to play this matchup at the very least.
Okay, landing back down with downer. Right now off stage. I mean, this is a little bit awkward because even like as Pikachu, it's kind of hard to get like super deep against Game & Watch anyways. Pikachu loves edge code. He loves going after like a down view, like a back air. And that's not really necessarily the easiest thing to execute on this character. Really good forward call out on the up B. Beautiful stuff. Spargo now up an entirely stock and only at 90%. Pikachu, especially when he's getting shield camped, I mean, he will struggle to kill.
Well, so far it does look like ShinyMark able to get Spargo to potential kill percent based on, I mean, we're just getting outlasted. I think this is the problem. If you're not able to kill a light character like Game & Watch, then, I mean, you're really kind of up a creek. You got to figure out how to find your kill confirms as soon as possible, because right now Spargo's playing the waiting game, playing the camping game. He's really doing it well.
So something I just want to see if like ShinyMark is going to be able to do is just basically, I was just about to point that out. You want to basically bait Game & Watch's up B. I think nobody does it better than somebody like Light. Well, you just want to get up to Game & Watch's shield, you want to bait the up B, and then you want to jump up fast in time to be able to intercept it and get undo him before he can press down or something. But I just like wonder when Pikachu will be able to do that even with a tool like up in. That being said, 100%, this is where he's looking to get some loops started if you get back onto the stage.
Yeah, it goes under the stage just to give himself extra protection. Couple juggles.
Up air. You gotta back off against Game & Watch, right? You don't really have the privilege to like extend super deep against him.
Okay, yeah, getting a couple of the quick attack cancels and just like waiting on the ledge or platform. It just feels like ShinyMark's just trying to pick his shots as best he can, but he gets a little bit too close for comfort, and the chair comes out, and then it's just gonna be a stop.
Finds an opening, lands a little bit unsafely on Shielder, jumps out there, ends up getting hit with an up B anyways, and yeah, I just feel like, I mean, ShinyMark's just not able to find any like really substantial strings or anything. He just keeps on landing onto Spargo's shield over and over again. What's going to be the opening? I mean, Spargo's also like extending pretty heavily with some of these neutral lanes. ShinyMark has consistently punished some of them.
Thank you, Steven.
There it is.
And honestly, the defensive maneuver is working. You gotta imagine, this is my first time seeing Spargo play a character that's not... Oh, okay, bad recovery there. My first time seeing Spargo play a character that doesn't have like a swordy recovery, you know? Like, Corrin, Aegis, and Cloud, even though they can all recover, it's a bit exploitable. But Game & Watch, it's Spargo who is allowed to make mistakes, you know? It's actually very frightening.
And it's kind of funny because like Game & Watch kind of has some sword elements, like his F tilt is disjointed, and he just has like Palu Nair basically sometimes if you kind of think about it that way. It's like he has these like weird kind of like amalgamations of other moves. It's like he does have enough disjoints. I feel like he plays enough like someone who could play a little bit like very close swinging distance, but still able to beat you out in trade.
Backing off a little bit, feeling got a lot of preemptive forwards, trying to create all this hostile space, saying, hey, you're not going to get on me. That being said, ShinyMark still finding some openings at the moment. So bold and brash to land on that up smash with that neutral air. He already committed to the bit. Okay. Oh, there's no way that's going to be it.
Oh,
yeah. 80.
Yo.
Spargo knows the score. He knows what's up.
Yeah.
Like, I played Meister enough. I know what to do here. Not just up smash.
Do you understand the demon that ShinyMark has brought out of Spargo? So HBox, you mentioned like, oh, he's actually coming back onto the stage with a recovery that's not a sword recovery.
I'm scared, man.
Spargo's like, oh. He's like, wait, this feels pretty good, actually. I get it now. He just like sees the light or the darkness, depending on who you ask. Oh no. Yeah, this might be an issue.
Imagine him pulling out the Game & Watch versus like Sonics, or who knows?
That would be crazy. That would
be yeah, getting back onto stage feels good. Whoa.
Yeah, having a real recovery is kind of crazy.
Yeah. So, game number 2. The return of Spargo's Game & Watch here. Yeah, this seemed to be exactly the counter pick that he was looking for. I mean, he has made it difficult for ShinyMark to both get in, and he has made it difficult for him to find any sort of extended strings. Like, look at that. Oh, no. Not able to really get anything off that up tilt either.
I mean, he seems like he's getting away with a lot of stuff, like the down air on shield. ShinyMark's not really finding a super big punish. We're just waiting for something big to kind of shift here. And ShinyMark's looking for a couple spikes here off stage. He's not able to get anything really substantial. He goes in for the quick attack mix-up, but he actually gets caught by the bomb, and that's crazy.
Choking, looking for the landing kill, not gonna be able to find anything quite yet, just being patient. ShinyMark is like, okay, you pressing all these buttons, I'm not gonna do anything right now. I just want you to mess up. I want you to go in with like one bad dash attack or something. Be nice and patient here. ShinyMark is not forcing them at it.
You have to imagine too, online, that up smash in neutral, which is usually pretty safe, you know, in neutral offline. Now online, it's like you just don't even want to approach it. Those extra frames will just, it's just gonna be nightmares to even try to deal with it.
And that's off the top. Actually, we get it with the dash attack. Now I mean, forget that ShinyMark knows that you have a really, really great zone breaking tool in Pikachu dash attack. You got, but wait, you got buried at that range. That's no.
Buried forever and ever. Nair 2, little up air. The Mia Meister classic combo.
And it's like a trap just to see if he could catch an air dodge. Absolutely. He is taking a lot of damage and he is struggling to be able to make it back onto stage. How do you get back on?
Ooh, there's the up smash.
40%.
For it. Oh, going low. I like the attempt.
Yo, that's crazy. I love it.
Okay. I don't know, man. The HBox tier list says Game & Watch is actually number 3 in the game, so you might want to double check those facts. That is all.
I mean, Spargo is holding up smash, just trying to extend off of the T-Jolt. He's literally just trying to like extend off neutral B as much as he can.
Okay, at the moment he's just, I mean, I don't really know how to explain this other than this is a game between like cat and mouse in a lot of ways, where he's just looking for any kind of opening, and Spargo is just more than comfortable playing back heel, using the back heel to be able to hit through the forwarder. But again, another up B out of shield. ShinyMark, it feels like every time he tries to make it back onto stage against Game & Watch, it's like a 50-50 coin flip between is he taking like another forwarder, another up B, or does he even make it back on? And those odds are just sometimes not in his favor. That being said, landed with the T-Jolt, got the nail into the up smash.
Oh, and the fake out actually gets Spargo to go for the chef to the other side. Smart mix up from ShinyMark. Spargo able to set up an edge guard regardless, not really too worried about it. Looking for the up smash finisher, cannot get it. The chef can put the pressure on. It looks like ShinyMark's not out of this woods just yet.
Okay, lightning loops perhaps actually doesn't go through the full loop. I'm interested why that was the case. Maybe it wasn't fully sent for it. A back heel in that position is very nasty to be in. Okay, really good stuff. Just getting under the up B, finding the up air. What's it gonna be? Looking through the forwarder, it doesn't actually catch the drift. ShinyMark finding a bit of momentum for himself at this point. And Spargo finally getting a bit of space.
Ooh. He's not letting go of the stock, guys. He's just sticking around. Forward tilt, gonna be the soft hit.
Wow, that forward smash not hitting is crazy. And now just a reset. You have to wait for something. A high recovery, but still not punished by the F tilt. Spargo is just kind of like fishing all his eggs in one basket. Does not care anything about anything except F tilt.
Might be it. That's gonna be a 1-1. Oh my god.
Wow.
Question is now, does he run the Game & Watch for Game 3, or is it what it is?
It was close enough. I think he still goes it.
Yeah, I think you still run Game & Watch for this, because at the end of the day, it's just like straight up a good matchup. I feel like at the end there, I mean, what happened with ShinyMark was like, okay, I feel a little bit confident in edge guarding you. The idea with a lot of characters in this game is the same, where it's like, hey, you can't really punish the up B. You just want to get out there before they press the up B. And ShinyMark got it that time around, right? Yeah, no, I think this is a perfectly good decision for Spargo to stay on Game & Watch. It worked out excellent game 1. He just needs a couple of adjustments.
Right, and I think of the alternatives as well, right? It's like, okay, Cloud, yeah, okay, maybe. And then Corrin, well, maybe not. So I think that at least in this case, he knows he has a clear win condition here, and he's just going to go with the Game & Watch. And I think small battlefield seems like a good place to go to with this matchup, just because you have the ability to go over and around Kati Jolts, but you also have great nair coverage on the platforms. You've got great juggles if you're able to reset your jumps. There's a lot of things you can do here. You can recover up with the up B from ledge, and then just go straight to a platform. That's really nice.
And both hits of up B here, looking to open something with the neutral. This is just a game of with punishing each other, I feel like, at this point. Both of them are just like, okay, I'm going to take a little bit of a coin flip here. I'm going to try and guess what you're doing, and then they're punishing each other out of shield, right? Like you saw Spargo going with the dash attack. ShinyMark gets the neutral out of shield. Spargo ends up intercepting a ShinyMark's up B on shield against him.
Damn.
Wow, that lasted for forever.
ShinyMark has been landing into quite a few of those up smashes, hasn't he?
Yeah.
That's Sugary several.
Okay.
Huge. Big
Oh,
open.
wait.
Gets the follow-up.
With the ledge reset, actually looking pretty good, and actually catches that jump from ledge. It's a little bit delayed, but we catch it with a forward smash. Not bad, not bad.
Comes back on, drop down, double jump forward, up into the back as well, 31% basically guaranteed. Are you going to be able to cover the landing? Not quite yet. ShinyMark just backing off a little bit, staying away. That was the funniest grab I've ever seen. ShinyMark was just standing on the edge, holding shield, and Spargo's like, okay, that's cool. I'm going to run in, I'm going to grab. I'm that confident that you're either going to dash or just stay in shield, because you are afraid of me at this moment.
Okay, still waiting for the reset of the platform. A couple bombs here and there, but yeah, that dash attack still unsafe on shield. ShinyMark manages to kind of like let it slide, not really too worried. Controlling center stage, pretty good, but no grab. Waiting for the cross up, but it actually didn't happen.
Okay, down throw into the up B. Gets it, good damage. Holds on to the chef a little bit too long. ShinyMark finding a positive with all of his troubles out there. And yeah, you gotta go through those high recoveries as you see like ShinyMark getting more comfortable with the edge guards. Up tilt into the uphill, huge. But yeah, it's always going to be a coin flip. It's always going to be a bit of a gamble actually catching Game & Watch on his way back down, because he has so much airspeed, he has so much mobility, he has so many different tools that you have to be like constantly aware of if you want to juggle him.
I mean, it's kind of crazy. Like, Spargo's kind of holding on to, like, the big Game & Watch kill moves until like, the right moments. So is ShinyMark. Like, he's actually picking his up smash opportunities really, really well. Like, I think he's been very, very frequent with getting kills with up smash, specifically just because he's able to condition people into, like, that drag down stuff where they just don't have any other options.
Okay, that's huge. That's pretty huge. Now it's time for some lightning loops, baby. All right. Oh, doesn't get the platform reset, though. Doesn't actually find the down air. At some point, you do a little bit too much knockback, and they can actually land on the platform and escape it. But still, you know what? 38% is 38% at the end of the day. ShinyMark is being nice and evasive, avoiding all of Game & Watch's million KO options, popping out those F-tilts with punishing him, looking for the jump call-out. And wait, that neutral call-out on the up B was insane.
Okay, wait, yeah, I'm not sure if the dare's like, he's covering the platform as best he can, but it feels like sometimes he wants to go to center stage. Like, he's very, very close to doing it, but ShinyMark trying to control as much as he can. He's just like struggling to just stay alive. Anytime he gets sent off stage, his DI is good, but it's getting back to ledge that's sometimes a little bit more difficult. I feel like Spargo kind of letting a little bit slide, though, sometimes on these edge guards.
Oh, the back multi-hits didn't actually connect into each other. The down smash connects. Is that going to be it? Not quite yet. ShinyMark still not able to connect this kill. Spargo making it back onto the stage. It is 2 stocks to 1, and ShinyMark is like, okay, I can slow this down. I have a lead. I can run away. I want you to approach me now.
Yeah, but like 2.5 minutes? I don't know. It's going to be tough.
We gotta switch. He gotta switch. Ain't no way.
You're not gonna hit.
I forgot how light Game & Watch is. I forgot how much rage Pikachu has, 170%. Yeah, that was just a fresh up throw at one. Typically, like, Pikachu's up throw is not killing until, like, on, like, normal characters. Until, like, what, 140, 150 even? On Game & Watch, without much change, it's gone.
That's the stuff that like you can't really like react to very much like on Wi-Fi. Like I think it was no kill screen. Like his DI killed him. So I don't know.
Oh, you've got a fresh beer in your hand. Oh, you're chilling today, aren't you?
We had a crazy sub war today, and we just determined that I have to drink a lot of beer and eat a lot of Chinese food. Spargo staying Game & Watch on Game 3. This is unheard of, or Game 4 rather. I did not expect that.
Yeah, I would have expected like the switch off would like comfort reasons, right? Because you typically see people do this where they're like, oh, this is a good matchup. I'm going to switch off into this, and then it's like, I'm gonna go back to my main, even if this is a losing matchup. I am surprised to see Spargo sticking to the Game & Watch this long.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, this is the last chance. You're really hoping that this is gonna bring you to Game 5, and even then, I think if he wins this, he's definitely gonna stay in the Game & Watch. But he's still getting kind of beat around a little bit, but we love to see it. And actually, knockdown didn't tech it, so that would have been probably the saving grace here for ShinyMark.
You don't typically see Pikachu not make it back onto the stage. I would like to emphasize that is atypical. Usually he, at any point, can just make it back on, but that time a little bit too down low. Okay, really good understanding there, by the way, that T-Jolt was not plus enough on hit, so that he like immediately dodged afterwards. He wasn't able to follow up from it with his drift. Gets the ledge jump into the back end, not gonna KO, but you know what? Stage control is still stage control.
Yeah, that's true. And of course, like they're kind of vying for it right now, but they're basically going to the ledge as soon as they can for a close range scrap. And you see Spargo getting a close range up B, but not able to really convert too much off of it. And ShinyMark just kind of flashing shield in the corner, not really sure like what he's trying to bait out from Spargo right now.
Oh, ShinyMark's just waiting. Right? He is just kind of staying put a little bit. He's saying, okay, you get a jump. I have a really good way of intercepting you. Finding the up smash that time around and able to take out that stock.
Go Cloud, lol.
Thank you, text to speech. That's insane.
Oh, yeah, I was like,
you heard the man. Go Cloud.
Hey man, good advice, hey man. But the only way he can go Cloud now is by winning this Game 4 with Game & Watch. He locked in the character. Even stocks right now.
I mean, ShinyMark realizing he doesn't really have to do too much. He does have a very slight lead, but once he gets a couple of these quick combos, I mean, you stop him in its tracks from the dash attack with the forward smash. That is a clank. That is a clank right there.
So I'm noticing ShinyMark do a little something. He's going to play back just far away enough from you. He's going to move a little closer to you, and then he's just randomly going to up B when you're not paying attention. And I have seen him connect this against Spargo like multiple times from a long distance when Spargo thinks that he is safe. And he's been able to chip away at him, successfully doing so. Makes it back on with up B, down and up B. That was sauce. That was pretty clean.
That actually was a crazy conversion. I did not expect that. Unfortunately, we don't really get like a big finisher, and it just ends up with him off stage again. Very shortly after it. We get the hit of the side B, but it's only apple time, so a little bit of recovery here for Spargo, and he manages to keep this lead a little bit lower than it was before.
Oh, ShinyMark is just slowing down. He is waiting for Spargo to press a button. I mean, these are the kinds of tempo mix-ups that you want to see, which is you alternating between playing fast and pressing a lot of buttons, and then sometimes just doing nothing. And then Spargo has a bad jump in, he gets called out, he gets punished for it. Drop down double jump T-Jolt, trying to use that as an opening. I can't believe he landed before the forward came out. Wow, that was scary.
Okay, just throws out the F tilt, doesn't care about anything. This feels like that game that he won. First game, he was throwing a ton of F tilts and was getting a lot for it. Now we're seeing that kind of rear-end ugly head.
Okay, just pressing an F smash in neutral, a little bit risky, especially considering that Spargo is just able to find a nice, comfortable little whiff punish there. Chefing at the ledge, throwing out all the breakfast meats, trying to cover maybe a spot dodge with that down smash. Luckily, ShinyMark just jumps away to safety. Really good punish out of shield there. And nice edge guard with the forward, just going on the sides of the down and not below it to make sure that you don't get hit by the hitbox. And there we go, some lightning loops.
Moment of truth. 80%. Can he close it for a Game 5? And I'm convinced here that even if he does, he's probably just staying the Game & Watch the whole way through. Still is a $3,000 tournament. Oh, that's going to be Game 5!
Matchup, but yeah, that's crazy. Manages to bring it to the game 5 instantly, just like that. You know, it's 110, 115-ish, and you get hit by the up smash. Yeah, you're definitely toast.
This is not the evening I expected to be having. I did not expect to see 2 Game & Watches in top 8 at the moment, much less Spargo. But this is what Pikachu does to, you know, even like the finest of men. They're just like, okay, we're gonna have to play the matchup here, and it's working out. Yeah, this switch to Game & Watch, I mean, it's looking like really good so far. ShinyMark definitely has to play this a lot slower than he normally would like, right? He has to play this from a lot longer of a distance, and he doesn't actually get to use T-Jolt as much as he would want to actually get space against Game & Watch. But I was talking about how he was playing slow. He immediately turns it up, runs in there, gets that back air, and just putting the pressure onto Spargo. He is playing fast now.
The loser of this match also has to fight Wrath. So, pretty scary situation on the line. I would not want to be either of these players.
Yeah, this game 5 is gonna have to like get the blood pumping, I think, because you gotta get ready for that fast-paced match that's coming down the pipeline.
Well, I guess if you win, you're fighting Sonic. If you lose, you're fighting Wrath. So you're kind of boned either way.
Exactly.
This Sonic blender. Okay. Oh, went really deep.
Oh,
And he killed.
Spike, but he still managed to kill.
He went so deep and it worked.
Out.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, even if he got that tech, that would have like. There was no way to actually come back at that point. You would just pineapple no matter what. Okay, yeah, that's the kind of aggressive edge guarding I want to see. ShinyMark is currently up to 1 stock against Spargo's Game & Watch, the character that he is actively counter-picking him with to do well into this matchup. ShinyMark is making this matchup work. There's not a lot of matchups that Pikachu loses. This is one of them, and he's making it happen.
I think Spargo could hit a 9, right? If anyone can land a 9,
it would be crazy.
With his willpower and mentality, it's probably him.
He's been kind of like throwing that a little bit more recently. Like we see him throw out like 1 or 2. He did hit that apple one. I want to see it. Like we need to see a setup. Like he can get these grabs, and the grab is like a reliable way into setting up for it. So.
Yeah, if you fish it for the 9, you want a down throw, you want a neutral lane, and then they're just gonna explode at that point. But it seems like at the moment, Spargo is just like, how do I get in against you? That's just what's happening here. ShinyMark is sitting on like one side of the stage, Spargo's at center stage, and he seems a little lost on how to actually approach Pikachu with this character at the moment.
Oh my god, these up smashes.
Up smash, yeah. It's up smash city.
Oh, it'll kill too.
He's tapping into the Game & Watch hybrid. He's like, oh, I understand my problem. I haven't pressed enough up smashes yet in neutral. Everything's gonna be okay now. I see the light.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah, grab into up smash. That's the classic.
And that's not a stock yet, but ShinyMark, it's been almost 3 minutes and still holding on to this first stock.
Back air coverage. It's so hard to figure out which side ShinyMark is going to go back to on ledge. Like you have no idea, and it's so hard for Spargo. He's like stuck center stage, waiting to be like, okay, I guess it's the 50-50.
Man. Oh man.
2 stocks to 2. Okay, gets the down throw to the forward. Really good damage. Is he gonna go out there for an edge guard this time? Not quite. Not enough knockback to do so. Gets that ledge trump, and oh, whoa! I can't believe that back is still connected.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, you can't really challenge there. I mean, T-Jolt just kind of pales in comparison to that long-lasting ability. Just the short hop nair seems to be a great coverall for ShinyMark's recoveries.
He was ready for it that time. Spargo actually pressed shield at that like mid to long distance instead of just getting hit by that like up B. That's how ShinyMark has been finding those openings when they have that much space between each other. And Spargo is just reacting and pressing shield now, which is exactly what you need to be doing. In that moment, he's just inching closer and closer towards him, and then you're just able to go to the other side using that up B again. ShinyMark keeps trying to slow the pace of this game down.
Oh, set point right now for ShinyMark. Might be his last thing he needs to nail in the coffin. He's only at 45% on the second stock. Spargo would need probably a good down smash, grounded forward smash read, maybe even a 9 hammer. Something crazy to bring it back.
Yeah, it's the up smashes that are really, really working out like long term consistently for ShinyMark. He's been able to find them at least one in almost every game that he's won. So I mean, it seems like it's one of those things that Spargo's just got to be wary of, and he's got to make sure that he's not going to set up.
As I say
Gonna
it,
get something here.
oh my
Wait.
God, this is exactly what it needed. Game 5, last stock on one of the craziest counter picks.
Okay, Pikachu's at 0. Game & Watch gets grab, Game & Watch gets downfield, Game & Watch gets neutral. Like, you understand what is at stake. You understand what may happen at any given moment. And so, even though there's only a 1 in 9 chance of that happening, it's always a possibility. You gotta get away from him, man. That is a man on a mission.
Spargo's done a lot of impressive stuff, but this might be like top 3 for him ever to fucking pick Game & Watch counter pick on ShinyMark in. Oh, 2009.
Okay. He should have done it.
He should have. I would have actually punched my monitor in a good way.
Why did he not do it?
Because he's a good man. Because he's a good man. Because he actually cares, okay, about the ethics of what he is doing. So he's not.
Oh my God.
Competitive integrity. Okay, that's fine. So we just reset to the ledge. Wait, T told you the wrong way. That actually might get you in a really bad spot.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay, quick
Backing
reset.
off a little bit, slowing down the pace of the game. Let's take a second to chill. Lands with that forward. Spargo probably thought the hitbox was a little bigger. ShinyMark gets a slight little whiff punish using that up B. Doesn't connect the back end.
No.
Okay.
That's what I'm worried
follow
about. That stuff leads into up smashes and higher percents. You have to be careful here.
Oh my God.
Nice and patient. Double jumping.
Oh, up B click.
To like delay his landing.
Oh.
Second,
How do you make it back?
Oh, it's
Wait a
it.
second. Wait a second.
Ew. I need a shower. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. He pressed
Was
down
that a
smash 3 times.
taunt?
He pressed down smash 3 times.
Was that PM? What the?
He said, no. That's the
He's
game
mashing,
of
he's mashing.
He said, this didn't 2-frame. Oh, this didn't punish your neutral get up? Okay, I'm gonna do this again. And then he whips his hammer and presses F tilt anyways. He still has the time to press F tilt.
He still has the time.
No. I
Oh
need a
my
shower.
God. Spargo just beat ShinyMark with Game & Watch. What the hell?
How did that work? Why did that work?
I'm sick. Ugh. Okay.
All right, I'll drink to that.
Bro, cheers, guys.
Oh, me too. Cheers. Yeah, I can do that now. That's right.
I'll drink to that.
Ugh.